What's up? It's NLW Figs here, back again with another video. Today, gonna be showing you my new WWE Raw and Smackdown stages courtesy of Wrestlistic. I'm very grateful to him for all the help he's made with making NLW look pristine, and I've used a couple of his printouts and a couple of his templates to make this whole arena, as well as a couple of tweaks and things that I've done myself. So very much looking forward to showing you what I've made. But before we get into the video, make sure you like it if you enjoyed and subscribe for more wrestling figure content, and comment down below what you think of the arena. But without further ado, let's get into it. So right now you can see a still image of the Raw arena, and in this video I'm going to kind of take you step by step through the process of me setting up my new arena in this new house that I'm in. So it's a really exciting time, and I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing what I've made over the past few weeks. So first of all, I was setting up the new stage. So before, I had it back on the Extreme Sets pop-up, but now I've just got it plastered straight on the wall. So this is a Wrestlistic crowd printout, and you can get your own at wrestlistic.com for all your printout needs for wrestling figure stuff. And it's basically what I've been doing is rolling out and setting up this new table. So the base of it is basically a table tennis table, which I've modified to kind of withstand the pressure of all the figures and all the setup and all that. So here you can see I've tried to get it as cleanly looking as possible. There is a little bit of scruffiness here and there, but it looks decent in my opinion. And I've also used part of the Extreme Sets pop-up to set up this new crowd and have it looking more curved than the last arena, because it was quite square, my old setup. This one looks more like an arena and feels more like an arena. So I've also got this kind of black curtain thing. So it's a piece of black card which I've dotted to make it look like, the lights on the backdrop of the WWE stage, and I'll use that for the NLW stage too, which I'll show off in a later video. But yeah, I've just been dotting away with a white pencil, just try and get that light effect. And next up, we've got this new TV that I've bought. So it's a monitor that I've hooked up to, you can hook up to my laptop, or I've hooked it up to a memory stick with all the Minitrons and stuff like that on it. So we've got this TV set up on the floor, as well as these DVDs which will act as the rampway. And what I've done here is covered it up in black mirror card, and you can get that online. It's quite cheap to get a couple of packs of A4. So I bought a couple of shiny packs of black card and also shiny silver card. So it gives that effect of, the rampway that they use for the WWE stage. And I think it looks a lot cleaner, a lot more pristine in my opinion, so it's good to have it. Now, just for scale purposes, I'm going to put the wrestling ring in the arena just to try and see what it looks like. Here you've got the AEW ring as is, so it's coming along nicely. I've covered the floor now with the black card as well, I forgot to mention. But yeah, so far looking good. And here's me just cleaning up the staging area in the kind of rampway, so it tucks underneath the card and looks a little bit better than it did before. I've just stuck it down with a bit of blue tack for now, because I can always take it out and alternate it with other stage designs that I've got in mind. But for now, it's going to do just nicely, and I think that it'll work well once the figures are on it. The next step for me now is to add the crowd. So I've got the same crowd as I had before, and I've kind of packed it a little bit more, because before it was a little bit flat, a little bit two-dimensional. Now I've really added a little bit of depth to it, and I've added the crowd barriers as well from Ringside Collectibles, as well as my own little announcing tables there. And you can see the tape which I'm using to kind of secure things, because while I've been doing this, a lot has been falling over and crumbling down, leading to a lot of frustration. But once it's all done and once it's all set up, I know it's going to be worth it. And on the other side, just adding the little pockets of the crowd by the staging area. I've given it a little bit of room to breathe so that I can get the camera shots that I need on the staging area. There's one problem with this TV, which is there's a little bit of reflection on it when you can have the Titantrons on it, but it's not too noticeable, and I think it still works pretty well. And now it's time to transform this AEW ring into a WWE Raw ring, and here it is, what I've made. So I've got the white ring ropes that they're currently using. I've also added stage printouts from wrestlistic.com, so big thank you to him for making these fantastic looking as well. So I've wrapped them around the ring posts, and also added the ring aprons too. It's also a good thing to customize this AEW ring, because it's got more space, especially for filming, so glad to have it updated there. So now that the ring is set up, it's time to add some finishing touches to the stage. So what I've done is I've used, again, Wrestlistic printouts to use the lights that they use on WWE Raw, and I've just sort of secured them to the wall and curved them around. So at the moment, what I'm doing is trying to figure out the best way to support these. So on one side you can see I've just stuck it to the wall, but this side I'm trying to make it so that it curves around, although this isn't working too well. So what I've done just recently, in fact, after I've taken these photos, I've secured that to a bit of cardboard so it stands up a lot more easily. But as you can see, as a concept, I think this is looking pretty cool. So you can see that the lights curve around to the side, but once the TV's actually on and the projection of the Raw stage is on it, it'll look a lot more clear. So here is the finished product, and you can see the Raw stage. What I've done is gotten a couple of printouts, or at least I've tried to get a couple of images from Google and mix them together to try and recreate the Raw stage in Photoshop. So I've kind of curved it around to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. The bit on the floor, you know, it is what it is. I might be able to take that out and just have it black so it looks more like it's curved in. But that said, I think it looks pretty decent for what it is. And here's the Raw arena. So you've got the ring there as well, working with it. I think it looks really good, and I'm really happy to use this. I'm going to be using it for my Raw Rebooked series, so that's coming out very soon, so look out for that, maybe Monday even. But if you thought that was it, oh no, I've got more to show you. Look at this. Bam. We've also got the Smackdown arena. So this is exactly the same, except instead of the red lights, I've swapped them out for the yellow lights that they use on Smackdown. And also this is another Smackdown stage that I made in Photoshop, just taking an image from the intro and putting the logo on there. And this looks really cool too. And as you can see, the same thing with the Smackdown ring. The printouts are from Wrestlistic.com, so again, thank you to him. I'll put a link to his website in the description below. And I've also added the blue crowd background that you can see in the back, so that's again from Wrestlistic. Just a little bit of a nicer touch, a blue tint to the crowd to make it feel more like Smackdown, but not overdoing it too much. But again, really happy with how it's turned out, and I'm looking forward to you guys seeing the new series of Raw Rebooked as well as Smackdown Rebooked coming very soon. And for the NLW stage, I'm going to take elements of this and incorporate it. You might have seen a couple of previews that I've put out on Instagram of that, so do check it out. But yeah, this TV is a game changer for NLW sets and designs, and it's really getting my creative juices flowing, if you know what I mean, trying to come up with new innovative ways to use this TV and use it to make NLW stages even cooler than they've been before. So again, big thank you to Wrestlistic for helping me kind of bring a lot of this together with the ring printouts and the crowd printouts as well. But yeah, with this new arena, I'm really looking forward to using it, looking forward to using it in crowd shots as well, and just more figure photography, if anything. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did like the video, let me know in the comments below, and also leave a like. And as always, remember to subscribe to NLW Figs for more exclusive wrestling figure content. That's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all later.